I are clever.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Settlers Saturday, episode 35. I like that number, that's a good number. 35 episodes, that's pretty cool. Now before we begin, I'm just going to say, go and check out my other Settlers video. It should be up by now. It's about the Kingdoms of Ontario. It's like a little first look into that game. I've got the beta copy, and I think it's about half an hour just checking out the game there and seeing which kind of direction Ubisoft and Blue Byte are going to take that game. So I'm not going to mention any more about that. I'm just saying, if you're interested about the game, go and check that out, definitely. Now let's check out our base here. Suddenly, out of nowhere, we've claimed all of this land here. I think, well, we obviously had that last episode. I never really thought about it though. Do we have room for... Yeah, we've got loads of space up here. Look at all this. Okay. Now I've got a feeling shit is about to hit the fan. Pardon my French. Look at all this. Now last episode we checked this out. This guy is prepared for warfare. Well, he's not 100% prepared, but this guy has a huge advantage over us. That's a crazy amount of iron and coal, more than I can ever possibly think about gathering before this guy. All he needs to do is build an iron smelter and a weapon smelter, and well, a weaponsmith, and obviously a barracks as well. You know, and then a medium residence. You guys know what I mean, though. He's got a huge advantage over us with all of that, all of those resources there. So, yeah. So the idea is to get bailing, get out of here, send all of our stuff over here. We've got all the units we need over here to start another little life. However, we don't have any resources. Well, we don't have any. What are the tools or anything like that? We definitely need even one hammer and one spade would be on our way, but we don't even have that. So let's get started. Getting able to send stuff over here. We have started a little bit saying that. We've got these two beekeepers' huts here. Just produced a little bit of honey as well. Can't go wrong. Let's step it up a notch though. I think, how are the other building projects I've got going? Mostly finished really. We've got a building here. Yeah, working on the wood cutting situation here. But that's cool. That's cool. They've got all the materials they need there. So let's work on. First we need a waterworks. That's a pretty good spot for one. We need this mead maker's hut somewhere. There's no point building the mead maker's hut without the waterworks. So we'll do that first, and then the mead maker's hut. And I'm not sure which way we're going to send this. I think if we get the troops up here, not the troops, the temples, get the temples heading up this way and leave a bit of space down here. This is a nice amount of space, but I think we're going to be attacked first down here. Then look at all this swampland. Maybe we can defend ourselves quite easily around this swampland. That might be a good idea actually. See, there's a few stretchers around here, but if we get a few towers defending ourselves, we might be able to have a little bit of resistance. Like down here, this is a nice little choke point, if we can ever manage to get down here before they attack us. Need an axe, okay. Well, luckily we've got a fully stocked toolsmith. There we go. What else we've got here? The barracks. Screw it, let's get the barracks on there. Now, what's our fighting strength for our units? 50%, okay, and what else do we need? Of course, the promotion, they're nowhere near. There's no way we can promote at all there. So every troop we produce here is going to be probably as weak as possible, but never mind, we just need to be able to defend ourselves for the time being. Okay, let's take this iron ore mine off. We do need to think about food as well. I've kind of neglected the food situation here. We've only got 2 fishermen's huts. With the distribution of goods, they're sending that to the coal and the iron mine there, but not really ideal. Okay, we've got these. I keep thinking, what are they? I keep spotting them on the map and wondering what they are. So we've got those 2 fiefs there. Probably not really much use to us. I guess it's good to have them there, but yeah, not really much they can do. And we've almost fully explored this island here, which is pretty cool. Now, like I was saying before, I'm not looking for a way to get ships in. I'm going to try and do this properly. I'm guessing there's probably no way whatsoever to get ships in. So, yeah, let's do it the proper way. A little bit of iron on here. Not really much we can do with it though, so we'll bear it in mind. We've built this waterworks already. Strangely quick. So we'll start working our way up here with this this production here. So we'll get the mead maker's hut here, and then let's go for a small temple. Actually, it doesn't really make a difference where the large temple is. That could be anywhere in the map. But this is cool. Let's try and send these pioneers down here. This lady here, that's a thief, so let's see what we can do. Definitely keep an eye on her. And while we're at it, let's get a small temple. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, where's that? I think that's the thief there. Let's keep an eye on her. Hiding in the trees, that's a good tactic. I wonder if that's automatic, or that's just the AI, or what. She's about to die there. I'm pretty sure that's her. There's no reason for a settler to walk up this way. Yeah, that's definitely her. Let's see what we can do. There's probably already like 5 or 6 thieves in our base and there's nothing we can do, but oh, there we go. Got ya. Got ya. Okay. Gone back to defend ourselves. There's probably already loads of thieves in the base and I've not spotted them. Making a few troops now, actually. That's cool. Just so we can defend ourselves that little bit. Maybe I'll even think about crushing this tower. Because if someone takes this tower, we'll be screwed. Look at that, they destroy our whole economy there with the tower in the dead centre. Yeah, we don't want that. That would suck badly. Looks like we're pretty low on coal here. Yeah, okay, get a pickaxe. The toolsmith is nicely stocked though, so that's okay. No worries about that. Shall we get a few grain farms on the go? Because they take a while to set up, so let's definitely do that. A nice flat area here. But I'm not going to build on that, I'm going to use that for the grain to... we'll grow the grain in that nice flat area. Is there another flat area? Right at the bottom here. Screw it, let's do it. One there, there's another flat area here. Yeah, something like that, which probably means we need... Do we have 2? I saw 2 scythes here, let's just double check. Yeah, we've got 2 scythes, so let's make 1 more. Seeing as we've just made 3 grain farms there. And we won't worry about the grain mills or anything like that to start with. These guys have got to take a while to set up anyway, so we'll focus more on the manna production here. Mead maker's hut's got all the materials it needs. The small temple, yeah, that needs a boatload of stone, which is all on the way actually, so that's cool. I think one of the things we've neglected as well is the residences. Look at that, we've only got 2 medium residences. We started with this small one. Yeah, so let's crack out a massive one. I think it's time for a big project. Where can we put this? Where can we make this as easy as possible? Somewhere kind of out the way would be ideal. Yeah, whatever, we'll stick it here. Probably not the best spot for it. We're going to give our diggers here a hard time trying to dig that out, but never mind. Never mind. And when someone comes over, we'll pop it on a high priority as well, because we really don't want to run out of people. Especially with this barracks going. I mean, look at this, we've run out of coal, so we're not going to be producing any weapons anytime soon. I guess that was it. How many did we get there? 8 people. You know, that's better than nothing, to be honest. That's okay. Let's crush another tower. and kind of fall back. How many towers do we have left? 3. Okay, 1, 2, and a third one in the center of all this. Okay. So the small temple's got everything it needs. The mead maker's hut's on its way there. That's cool. I tell you what, we'll get this forester's hut to expand a little bit. Obviously there's no woodcutter's hut there to chop it down, so we'll expand a little bit up there. And then we could probably get away with building a second beekeeper's hut around here. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's not going to grow very well on this desert here. By the looks of it, you can put a beekeeper's or a beehive under a palm tree, which is pretty cool. How we doing here? Okay, I'm just thinking about the working areas here. They don't incredibly overlap, but then you see here and here there's an area that's not really being used. I was just about to say it's not really being used, but then there's a beehive there, so we're okay, I think. Yeah, no big deal. Now that's quite a lot of buildings on the go. If you think about it, we've got these 3 grain farms. What else? We've got this beekeeper's hut, the large residence. We do need to think about a large temple as well sometime soon. See, there's no point having all of this and no large temple. Yeah. And then sometime as well we need to get another mead maker's hut. We remember that other episode, that other level we was doing where we had to get 500 mana. We were making mana like crazy then. I think we need to do that again this time to be able to send all the goods over here. We've taken a nice amount of land here, so eventually when we do get our troops over here, not our troops, our items in that, we'll be okay. We'll have a nice amount of land to choose from. Stuff like woodcutters' huts and stuff, look at that. We've got loads of space there. Okay. I think our first order of business though is maybe create a medium residence. See, yeah, we've already even got space for large residence over here, so I'm not worried about that. That's cool. Load of space for medium residences as well. Okay. Small temple. I'm just looking to see if the small temple is maxed out here, which it isn't. Obviously it's 8. It can only take 8 and it's got 5 there, so that's cool. That's almost perfect really. We've got the large residence here. I'm going to put that on a high priority because we do... I think maybe we're lacking a little bit. We've got these ladies here, but there's not many other people walking around. Is that a thief? She seems to be walking along a well-trodden path there, so possibly not. Let's just send a few troops over to try and have a look. No, definitely not. Okay, that was just me being a bit paranoid. Okay. The fishermen's huts are doing alright. It doesn't look like there's many fish though. I don't know how that works out. I've got no idea how they figure out if they're catching a fish or not. Like she just caught one, but the top fisher woman there didn't catch one, so who knows. Looks like we've got quite a lot of building power though. We've got this this whole setup here going quite nicely with 2 sawmills, so we've got resources whenever we need them. The second we need them, we've got them available. Is that the same for stone? Let's have a look here. Yeah, these are almost equal, so that's cool. It's just the only difference is that one of the stone cutters is all the way over here. Which doesn't make a big difference, that's okay. Okay, so this small temple looks almost like it's maxed out, so we could think about building a second one, just as a little backup. Maybe that's a good idea, a little backup small temple. We've got the grain farm here, one's actually been completed, very nice to see. So at least we'll have a little bit of a head start with one of them. And then I think we should move over to this small temple, and then possibly think about this large temple. There's not really a perfect spot for it. Possibly here. I don't know. Not a big deal. Actually, not there, because we want to plant trees there with the forester's hut. Yeah, look at that. Never mind. I thought that I'd got all the materials it needs, but it doesn't. Okay, let's get a thief down here just to check out. I'm curious to see if they've started plundering any of this. So let's just take a mental image of how much resources are here, and then we'll see if any are missing by the time we get there. I'm also interested in seeing if they've built any more mines here. See, they do have gold there, so they're going to have a stronger, higher fighting strength than us. Okay, so no more mines by the looks of things. Again, we're taking the mental image of these resources here, seeing if any disappear, which obviously means they've been used. They're having a little bit of a slowdown, a little stagnation here, because the iron ore mine is completely full of resources there. So they're not taking advantage of it. Let's see. Okay, looking good so far. This might be promising. It might mean we've got a little bit more time to work with. Yeah, okay, it looks like nothing's been claimed here. They do have some extra buildings here, and obviously they do have a few projects going on. Okay. Let's just send this guy deeper into the base here. See what we're dealing with. Yeah. They've made a little bit of a fair bit of progress actually since we last saw them. Okay. And they've obviously got all the food production up and running. Look at that slaughterhouse. So that's like the end of the food production there. So that's a big deal. They've got everything up and running. They've got castles and oh my. They are a lot more advanced than us, definitely. So should we be worried? Yeah, a little bit worried at least. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried, just in case they attack us. Though we do have a fairly quick building team here, which is nice to see. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. Luckily, we've got this large residence about to be built here, so we'll get a nice injection of settlers there. That would be cool. Yeah? Okay, so we've got this small temple. Come on, be built. Oh, I've actually walked entirely through their base here. Let's go back around. Let's loop around. See what else we've got to see. Well, see how strong the enemy are at least. Okay. Yeah, this large residence definitely has taken a toll on the other buildings here. I could have probably built all of them by now. Though we are flattening them out, so that's okay. Yeah, I could have built all three of these buildings in the time it's taken to build this large residence, but this needs to be done. It's got to be done, especially when we're producing troops, if not very, very slowly, but it needs to be done. A nice injection of settlers there would be great. That's cool. We've got this forester's hut doing very nicely here. Should we think about a large temple? Now this building's built, let's just give it a couple of minutes. We'll let these buildings get on their way at least, or at least complete. Well, at least completed will be nice. If we can get these buildings completed and then work on a large temple, that would be cool. But then again, these diggers here will have nothing to do for a few minutes at least. So let's get this large temple. Once everything's completely flattened here, let's get a large temple. Have I just been attacked? Okay, that's not a big deal. We're losing the thief. Not a big deal. What did we uncover here? Yeah, some vineyards here. That's a lot of religion being pumped out. A lot of food, a lot of weapons. Yeah, this guy definitely has the advantage. I can see why we need to GTFO, so to speak. And now look, he's got a forester's hut all the way up here, which to me, on my thing here, it looks like it's just on the border, but I'm guessing it's not. I'm guessing it's expanded a little bit, possibly. Actually no, that updates automatically on the map here. That'll update automatically if it expands, so okay, we don't have to worry about that too much. But he is fairly close to us. That's only like 30 seconds travel time for an entire army, so yeah, let's try not to worry though. We'll just do our best, see what happens. Okay. This grain farm's completely built. The small temple has got materials on the way. It looks like I can see the majority, if not all, of the materials there are on the way. So let's think about this large temple. Where would be the best spot? Down here? No, that's where I'm building the grain farm, of course. So let's just get it out of the way. Whatever, something like that. Okay. Put these pioneers back to good use. Where am I going to stick them? Over here, down here. We don't really need this little peninsula here. Let's get 2 of the pioneers to work down here as well. And we'll just leave 1 to take the rest of this, why not? Now should we think about a lookout tower just in case? Maybe. Let's get oh, we can promote troops as well. Archers. We haven't even chose what weapons are being produced. I bet we've got some spear women in here. We do. Look at that. I've probably gone through the entire game and not even touched spear women there. So let's go with archers here to defend ourselves. We don't need to attack at all. So just purely making bows there, just so we can defend ourselves. I think that's probably the best way to do this. A little bit of gold as well. Let's take advantage of that gold. Then again, there's no point actually. Thinking about it, we've got no coal. We've got no way of making coal with the current system. See, we don't have any bread or anything like that, so yeah, we'll leave that. But I could make the mine. We could do that. We could make the gold mine. But there's no point even building the smelter yet if we don't have coal available. And we've got so many other things on the go, like this large temple. I won't put this on a high priority though, like I did with the large residence. That kind of was a high priority. See, we are making use of quite a lot of these people here, so I won't put this on a high priority. How many other buildings do we have on the go here? This grain farm here has got all the materials it needs. Strangely enough, only 1 builder. Where are the other builders? What are they doing? Where are my other builders? Just chilling somewhere. Somewhere irrelevant. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Okay, I'll let them off. They're working on a vital piece of infrastructure there. We've got one lady here just doing her best to build this entire grain farm. No helping hands whatsoever. Oh, we've got some people coming in here, so that's cool. Okay. Now, should I start thinking about, say, pig farm and that? Yes. I think it's almost time. It's almost time to start thinking about pig farm, especially with this bottom grain farm here. That's been going a fair while here. It looks like it's about to churn out quite a nice amount of grain. We'll get a pig farm as close to the water as possible here. Here we go. We've got space here to squeeze in a couple waterworks as well, which we will need. Pig farm, and why not slaughterhouse as well. Shall we go for the whole thing? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the whole thing. Now, I don't want to build in this area here. This is a beautifully flat area. Maybe even this slaughterhouse is a little bit in the way. There we go. Maybe not even there. A little bit further down. Something like that. That's not going to get in the way of anybody there. I don't think. There's a nice flat area here as well. Maybe we should work with that as well. See what we can do. There we go. So that means we need one more grain farm. One more scythe even, and then probably an axe as well for the slaughterhouse. Let's go for a bakery as well. Trying to kind of keep them out of the way. Yeah. And we'll go for one more grain farm and we'll put it there. Okay. Awesome. One more bakery. I've probably gone completely overboard here. This was probably a stupid idea. Look at all the amount of buildings I've got there. Never mind. Do we need another scythe? Yes. Okay. So we've got a massive amount of the whole project's going here. It looks like it was a good idea here to build the small temple. Just as a little overflow, a little backup, it looks like this one small temple probably couldn't handle the mead makers' huts. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I don't know the ratio of mead makers' huts to small temples. Currently, at this exact moment, it looks like a good idea is one mead makers' huts for 2 small temples. However, I think that's there's just been a little backlog of mana there, or alcohol there, so it's not necessarily. Maybe 1.5 small temples for one mead maker's hut. Though both of these temples are maxed out. That's, like I say, that's only because of the little backlog. We had quite a lot in storage. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Maybe it's online, maybe there's some kind of blog or whatever, some walkthrough that explains the perfect ratios here. Or maybe you guys know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. You know what to do. It'll be very interesting to know. Okay, no need for a large residence for the time being. That looks perfect. Okay. And the forester's hut here is working okay. I was wondering why it wasn't focusing on the centre here, but that's because it's bloody desert. So it's doing its best. Okay, we can 3 beekeepers' huts, that's cool. Are these... yeah, look at that, these are maxed out, so we can think about another mead maker's hut sometime soon. Okay, we need a pickaxe for that. Are all of these... okay, yeah. The pickaxe for this is kind of really low priorities, but seeing as all the other tools have been made now, we've only got 1 unit of coal left, so this is the last item we're making, I guess, for the time being as well, until we produce a bit more coal. It looks like they're kind of surviving on fish, but the fish production is far too slow to support these 5 now buildings. So I was about to get a fisherman's hut and then thought, no, you know what, we've built all these, let's just wait for this to come through. Let's go with the grain farm, the grain mill here. That's got all the materials it needs, so we'll put that on a high priority. And then the pig farm here has got all the materials it needs as well, so we'll put that on a high priority, just so they get built. This large temple, screw it, it's got 3 stone left, so we'll whack that on a high priority as well, just so that gets completed as soon as possible. Do we have to worry about stone? This guy's almost ran out, and so is this guy. There's a little bit down here. There's a few little bits of stone around. Any more stone? Yeah, I've discovered a little bit here. So let's build another stonecutter's hut, just in case we run out of stone. We really don't want to do that. And we'll pop that on a high priority as well, because yeah, we really don't want to run out of stone. Okay guys, well that was the 30-minute mark. So before I go, I just want to say definitely make sure you check out that new Settlers Kingdoms of Anteria video I did. A little bit of a first look into the game. And I'll see you next week for another episode of Settlers Saturday.